Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. If you guys like to support me in any way, you can do so by liking this video and subbing to the channel. So in our first story of the day, we actually have physique updates from Terrence Ruffin, who is the defending Arnold Classic champion in the classic physique division. And these updates were actually posted up about 2 days ago, guys. And honestly, going into this show, I mean, Terrence Ruffin and Brandon Curry are pretty much the favorites to win because they're pretty much at the top of their game and they're both the second best in their divisions. And man, honestly, Terrence is looking incredible. He looks so complete. And as you guys know, Terrence is one of the best posers in the IOBB, so he will be bringing an crazy posing routine. Pretty sure no one is going to be able to outpose him at this Arnold Classic, but honestly, Terrence is looking insane, man, and I can't really see him losing this show. Even though I haven't put my predictions out yet, I mean, Terrence is the second best bodybuilder in his division, so other than Chris Bumstead, it's going to be hard to knock him off, and Terrence is definitely looking on track to defend his title. But let me know in the comment section below, do you guys think anyone will be able to knock Terrence off at this 2022 Arnold Classic? And in our next update of the day, we actually have physique updates from Ramon Dino. Now, my last video, a couple people in the comment section let me know that Chris Aceto had actually put up these updates in the RX Muscle video. So these are just screen grabs from a video. And what I take from these the most is the separation in Ramon's quads, which is something that a lot of people were knocking him for, especially next to guys like Urs, Brian. But he's looking to be pretty on track, and I believe this is about 2 weeks out, and we're actually a little under a week out now from the Arnold Classic. So Ramon will be bringing his best package today, I'm pretty sure, to this 2022 Arnold Classic. And the more I see this guy, the more I like his physique. So very excited to see him at the Arnold Classic. And in the next update, we actually have this death face update from Urs Kalasinski. Now, if you guys don't know, Urs actually talked with Dorian Yates some, and Dorian actually advised him to go shadow mode, so not put out any physique updates. And honestly, I don't think that Urs has put on too much size since the Mr. Olympia because there really wasn't a big period of time. But I do believe he will also be bringing a very, very impressive posing routine and also just has amazing presentation. So I think Urs will do very, very well at this show. And as you guys can see here, I'm pretty sure we won't have to worry about him being in condition. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. How do you guys think Urs Kalasinski will do with this Arnold Classic? And in the next update of the day, we actually have physique updates from the Black Swan, Breon Ainsley. And Breon looks great going into this Arnold Classic, guys. But definitely, as I mentioned before, it looks like he has some downsizing in the legs. And it isn't just too bad, like his legs aren't completely gone, but I wonder how the judges will look at him, having bigger quads in the past. And there's really going to be the telltale sign at this Mr. Olympia. And Breon is one of my favorite physiques. I don't mean to put him down, but you can tell his legs have downsized some because he tends to turn his leg outward like Brandon Curry to show more adductor, which makes the leg look fuller. And even with this being my favorite physique in bodybuilding, guys, I just have to be 100% honest. And it's not putting Breon down in any way at all. He still has an amazing physique. But the judges tend to kind of judge sometimes off of your last look. They should judge brand new off of every show, but it seems like they can't help but to compare to the last showing. But I'm still hoping that Breon can come in and fight Terrence for that title. And Cedric McMillan is out of the 2022 Arnold Classic. I knew this a day or two ago, but just been real busy in real life, guys. I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, but you guys can help me get there by hitting that like button and that sub button. But we probably weren't going to get to see the best version of Cedric at this Arnold Classic. I don't think he had enough time to put size back on. And from what I've heard, Cedric is having problems with his esophagus. So I'm not sure when we're going to see Cedric on stage again. But Cedric, we hope you get well soon, man. And just, I'm going to keep you guys updated on Cedric McMillan. And the next physique update of the day, we have updates from Brandon Curry. And Brandon is just constantly putting out updates for some reason when everyone pretty much already has him winning the show. But I do want to comment on his legs. A lot of people say Brandon Curry has small legs. And his legs are kind of small in comparison to his upper body. But I honestly believe that Brandon just has literally a world-class upper body, one of the best in the world. And Brandon Curry is usually getting compared to Big Ramy, who has the biggest quads of all time. So, of course, his legs are going to look small. So I don't think they're overly small, but they're definitely not going to look any better next to Big Ramy. But excited to see Brandon Curry on stage. And in the next update of the day, we have Physique update from William Bonac. And the most recent one, well, that he posted was the side tricep on the left. Neither one of these were recent when he posted them. William always posts the update about a week or two after, but both of these physique updates really hyped me up for William Bonac because this wasn't his best showing at the Mr. Olympia. And I honestly believe that William Bonac is going to be coming into this Arnold Classic a lot improved. And with both of these updates, man, it kind of gets a lot of people to talk more about William. You know, a lot of people was trying to push him out. I've heard people in predictions before these updates have William as low as 6, but seeing some of these updates from William, now they have him back up as high as 2nd, you know, even challenging Brandon Curry. But William is also one of my favorite physiques in bodybuilding, man. William is also an amazing poser, and I'm excited to see the routine that he brings as well. But let me know in the comment section below, are you guys impressed by this update from Bonac or not? And in the next update of the day, Mr. Consistency, Justin Rodriguez, man, looking full as a house. Look at his chest, look at the delts, the biceps, the graininess, the veins. Look like he's about to explode. And man, this is going to be very, very hard for me to make a prediction list going into this Arnold Classic. I mean, you know, we have Brandon Curry and William Bonac as the favorites. Some people have Brett Wilkin and Brandon Curry as the favorites going into this show. I can't reveal my predictions yet, but all of these guys look great, man. And the fight for 3rd place or the fight for 2nd place is going to be incredible. And I do believe that Justin can be a guy that plays as high as 2nd, maybe 3rd in this show. You know, I don't want to throw around a 2nd place too loosely, but Justin is definitely a guy that can be up there in that top call-out. In the next update of the day, we have a physique update from Brett Wilkin. And honestly, when I saw this shot, the first thing that came to my mind was Mark's Max Muscle does a video, usually on show day or before show day, of the Eye of the Tiger. And Brett Wilkin looks like he has the Eye of the Tiger, man. Brett looks confident, almost looks a little cocky. And I'm not sure if you guys know, he trains in Armbrush Gym in Colorado. So Brett has actually trained around Phil a lot, and Phil has gave him a lot of advice. Brett has actually said, you know, a couple of days he's called Phil up and, you know, talked to him for 2 and 3 hours. And Phil actually said that Brett Wilkin will be up there battling out for the title with Brandon Curry and William Bonac. And that's coming from a 7-time Mr. Olympia. So very high hopes for Brett going into this show, man. Once Brett proves himself at this show going forward, he'll definitely be in everyone's top predictions. But the reason a lot of people don't have him just in the top 4 predictions is just out of respect for the veterans, of course, guys. Ending this video with updates from Regan Grimes. And Regan actually looks pretty good in his update, guys. And you guys have to keep in mind that he's probably depleted, and he's going to look a lot better, of course, once Milos fills him up with carbs. And knowing Milos, Regan is probably on little to no carbs. But in Regan's last update, me and a lot of other people were pretty worried about his conditioning because Regan did get the virus. I believe it's 6 weeks out from the Arnold, and it may have ruined his prep some. But honestly, with these recent updates, looks like Milos has got Regan back on track, and I'm actually very excited to see Regan on this stage. And you guys can see here, Regan is in a room with Jay Cutler, Milos Sarchev, and also Dennis Wolf. So he's definitely working with some legends, man, and they're going to make sure that he comes into this Arnold Classic on. And I'm also very excited to see, because as I told you guys, Regan got a little posing instruction from Logan Franklin. So I'm hoping that Regan can present a very artistic posing routine, and I believe that will help him to elevate his placing as well. But I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. Sorry for getting these updates out a little later than usual. Been kind of busy with my personal life. I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, but you guys can help me get there by hitting that like button, hitting that sub button, and also drop a comment below in the comment section, man. It's free. I'm out.